Yeah, if I scream it, then I mean it. When I step in this ring, youngin', I get inconvenient. Ain't worried about the devil, see, we been here fighting demons. Now all of my hitters shining like the suns in Phoenix. Listen, really, you should see this. Let me show you what a lead is, so you can know the difference between me and who you be with. I'm fighting cause I need it, they just rhyming cause they see.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spida Sports Cave. I'm your host, Blkspida. If you haven't done so already, make sure you check out our website, www.spidasportscave.com. You know how we do every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here in the cave. We talk about sports and entertainment across the board. No holds barred. You never know what we'll talk about this week. You never know. Just tune in, grab you something to drink, get your popcorn ready, baby. It's going to be live. This week, we're going to start the show off by saluting Nike. Big shout out to Nike. Big shout out to Colin Kaepernick and the movement, what you got going on. I've been seeing it myself. I've been following the movement. It's a beautiful thing. The fact that Nike took that stance to actually make that move to, just embrace you and then just make the world more aware of what you're doing, that is probably the best thing that I've seen in sports in a long time. I commend that Nike bold move. Shout out to you. That is very respectable. I want to take this opportunity as a veteran, 12 and a half years in the Army myself, to say, look, I'm not going to change the narrative. I understand exactly why you was protesting. It was never to disrespect the country. It was never to disrespect the flag. That was a narrative that was created by those who would not understand the real reason as to why you were silently protesting, which is the injustices and police brutality of unarmed men and women. So again, I completely understand. I salute it. Again, salute to Colin Kaepernick. Double salute to Nike. I wish you guys nothing but the best in your future endeavors. I'm going to continue to support it. I'm going to continue to follow it. And I'll continue to raise awareness myself right here in my own community. Let's go.
Man, y'all respect the shooter quiet in the crowd.
I remember when people thought I was a fan. That's fine. Even a team member. But all them bodies I stack just make it warm when it come winter. I may look okay, but dog, I don't play. I'm Kawhi Leonard.
Speedy Gonzalez gunned down by our Martian. But since you want to get loony, let's get toony. I hit him with a glove like bugs, fuck up his whole cranium, have his head still spinning, look like the spaz of a Tasmanian. Uppercut, sit him up, and his head land right on my hand. I'm gonna look like MJ spinning that rock from Space Jam. Hold on.
Welcome back. If you followed me last season, you knew that I said my favorite athlete of all time was Serena Williams, which brings me to this right here. First, what I would like to do is say my hat's off to Naomi Osaka. I watched the match from beginning to end. You played absolutely beautifully throughout the match. I know it was some controversy in the second set, but look, you dominated from the beginning to the end. Serena, my hat's off to you. Much love, much respect. I mean, your career, you've built such a great career. You are the greatest female tennis player. You are the greatest tennis player. You are my GOAT athlete of all time. You have no reason to have your head down. You have no reason to be discouraged. I definitely understand what you were saying about equality. I get it. Being a mother, I get it. Myself, I'm a father. I definitely understand where you come from. But that young lady never had an opportunity to just smile, be happy, and embrace. And I kind of felt bad for her in that sense. So I just wanted to take this moment to say, salute to you, Naomi. You did a great thing. That was a great match. You have no reason to have your head down. That was your idol. You looked up to her. You had that opportunity where you finally got to face her, and you seized that moment. So what we're looking at right now is ESPN's top 10. It's a lot of debate about the top 10. Now, me personally, I kind of like the top 10 up to 7, but we're going to get that. Number 1, the Philadelphia Eagles. At the end of the day, you're the champ until beat. Number 2 is debatable. The Patriots, I think it's more of the name that got them there, but we'll see as this weekend unfolds. The Vikings, solid. All 3 phases of the game. I got them at my number 3 spot. The Rams came out against the Raiders kind of slow. But in that 4th quarter, man, they got the cooking and went on and watched the Raiders. So I like the Rams at the number 4 spot. Number 5, the Jacksonville Jaguars. This weekend, it goes down in Jacksonville versus the Patriots. So the number 2 and 5 position going to shake up. Number 6, the Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Reid always put together a good regular season team. I like to see the Chiefs go deep in a playoff run, possibly even a championship. But as of right now, week 2, number 6, I can see them there. Mama, there goes that man, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. What they did to the Bears, man, just coming back from 17-0, going out in the 1st quarter, like, it was absolutely beautiful to come back in, and just being a fan of the game, watching Aaron Rodgers do work like he did in the 4th quarter, an absolute surgeon. The Packers at that number 7 spot. Number 8, I'm sorry, still a nation. You guys are 0-1. I can't see a team that tied with an 0-16 team from last year being in the top 10. I'm sorry. And it also goes for my Saints. Y'all lost. I can't see a losing team being in the top 10 also. And the Falcons. The problem in Atlanta is either the offensive coordinator or Matt Ryan. I'm sorry, but one of them got to go. They can't be in my top 10 either. So in my top 10, rounding out, I got the Panthers at the number 8 spot. I think with the new offensive coordinator, the new system they got down there in Carolina, I'm going to go with the Panthers at the number 8 spot. Number 9, the Baltimore Ravens. I think Joe Flacco is playing for his career. I know they played a bad team last Sunday, but I got them at the number 9 spot. And rounding out my top 10, I love seeing AP do his thing on Sunday. I got the Redskins at the number 10 spot. Let's go. So I was sitting up thinking, the 2018-2019 NBA season is going to be absolutely live. Why? Because LeBron James packed up his bags and went to the West. Need I say more? Magic Johnson did what he do best, assist. He brought in great talent. He brought in the GOAT. Yes, the GOAT. We're not even going to go back and forth about that. He brought in LeBron James. He brought in LeBron James' nemesis, Lance Stevenson. He brought in JaVale McGee. He brought in Rajon Rondo. He brought in Michael Beasley. He brought in 5 new players into the organization. And it's going to be interesting how you get all those personalities to actually blend and play with each other. And then, of course, you already had who I think is very underrated coming into his 2nd year, who I think is probably going to be an all-star this year, playing with LeBron James. Yes, Ball is going to be an all-star. Ingram, Kuzman, great young talent, man. I think the Lakers are going to make a deep push. They're going to make a deep run. Fun fact, LeBron James and Luke Walton. Anybody know what they got in common? Thought about it for a second. The one thing they got in common is LeBron James and Luke Walton was brought into the NBA the same year. So my head coach is somebody who came in the same year as me. That's going to be interesting to watch that. Like, as a coach, how can you be like, you need to do this? Well, we came in together. I'm the greatest of all time. you stopped playing and you wasn't any good. So how can you tell me I'm messing up? That's going to be interesting. But no, I think Magic Johnson got his hands on the whole organization. And the Lakers are back, man. It's been a long time. Kobe, 2010, 2011. Then after that, the injuries started kicking in. Father Time started kicking in. But, the Mamba mentality is definitely still in Staples Center. But the king has came. The GOAT, the greatest of all time, man. It's going to be a great year. The Golden State Warrior, they was not backing down. They already knew. They brought in Boogie Cousins. Like, look at this. Boogie Cousins, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, KD, Clay. I mean, they don't have to start Boogie Cousins immediately because he's coming off that Achilles injury, so they can slowly move him back into the lineup. But 5 All-Stars on one squad? Man, what the Golden State Warriors front office has done over the years has been one of the best things I've ever witnessed in all the sports. That is beautiful. Salute. 2018, 2019 is going to be great, man. Carmelo Anthony played for the Hawks for all of 2 seconds. They gave him a jersey and he didn't even wear it yet. Now he's down off in Houston. The Rockets going to be looking good. They lost Trevor Ariza, their only perimeter defender, but they're still going to score 300 points a game. So it's going to be great, man. The West is loaded. I know everybody in the East, thank God LeBron James is gone because somebody else got a chance. That's the best thing that the East can do. Coming out of the East, man, I think the Fresh Prince, Philadelphia, they definitely got a shot. I mean, Kawhi Leonard is up in Toronto. They definitely got a shot. Of course, Beantown, Boston Celtics, they definitely got the shot. I mean, the East is wide open only because LeBron is gone. Spida Sports Cave. Hey, this is what we got right here. It's called Spida Logic. These my picks of the week. So this week, check it out. We got the Ravens versus the Bengals. No need to spend that much time on it. We got the Ravens winning that game. Coming up next, we got the Panthers versus the Falcons. Now, I said last week I'd never pick the Falcons again, and I'm not picking them again this week. I got the Panthers winning that game. Colts versus the Redskins. Andrew, not lucky. We're going to go with the Redskins on that one. Texans versus Titans. Battle of 2 great young quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson goes into Tennessee, win this game with the Texans. Eagles versus the Bucks. The Bucks look good last week versus the Saints. Man, Fix look, the boy played lights out. 4 touchdown pass and 1 running. The Bucks look good. But they losing this week versus the Super Bowl champion Eagles. I'm sorry, Buck Nation. It is what it is. Chiefs versus the Steelers. This is a hard one. But there's no way I could pick a team that tied with an 0-16 team. Chiefs. Now this game right here, it could go either way. I was impressed when I saw both these 2 teams play. Now the Jets, that defense was just nasty. And anybody who know me know I love defense. So I'm going to go with the Jets. The Chargers versus the Bills is probably going to be a game that nobody watches. So I'm going to go with the Chargers on that one. Now, this game right here, Vikings versus the Packers. Check this out, man. Aaron Rodgers, that's a bad man. Ooh, I think that he's top 5 greatest quarterback of all time. But them Vikings, man, them boys look good. I'm going to go with the Vikings in this one. Vikings going to Lambeau, and they win that game. Now, coming up next, who we got? We got the Browns versus the Saints. I was disappointed in the Saints. Now, the offense looked absolutely great last week against the Bucks, but that defense, I got some concerns. And I was impressed by the 0-16 last year Browns. They haven't won, but they haven't lost. This week, they get that first W since, December of 2016? Don't quote me on that, but I think I'm right. So, yeah, I got the Browns in this one. Coming up next, I was absolutely disappointed in this game on Monday night. or should I say this team on Monday night, I probably would never watch them play again this season. That was the Lions. With that being said, I got the 49ers taking this game. Cardinals versus the Rams, it won't even be close. Rams by 21. Patriots versus the Jags. Now, this is the one that I've been waiting for. Now, I know the Jags been waiting on this one since the AFC Championship game. When they had a bid to go to the Super Bowl, had they pulled it out. Playing in Jacksonville, emotions running high. That defense, I know Jalen Ramsey going to be ready. I'm going to go with the Jags. In a close one, the Jags win by 3. Raiders versus the Broncos. Chucky, debut versus the Rams was absolutely spoiled. I saw some good things about the Raiders, but they got some problems on defense. Letting go Khalil Mack kind of showed up in that second half too. With this one, I'm going to go with the Broncos. I got the Broncos winning a tight one by 4. Giants versus the Cowboys. Cowboy Nation, I'm torn. I'm torn on this one, Cowboy Nation. We didn't look good at all versus, it was so tough because I love Cam Newton too, but man, I ain't even want to call the team name. But man, we look absolutely horrible against the Panthers. I don't think we're gonna look no better against the Giants. I still got the Cowboys winning this one. I'm speaking just from the heart on that one. That's just it. Don't even quote me on that one, but no. The Cowboys gonna win big versus the Giants. If not, the offensive coordinator, head coach, offensive line coach, receiver coach, running back coach, everybody got something to do with the offense, need to be fired. Just that simple. Monday night football is probably going to be a game with low ratings. I don't think too many people are going to watch that game, but we got the Bears versus the Seahawks. The Bears look good on offense. They're young and they're kind of finding their way. The defense finding their way too, but giving up, 21 points to Aaron Rodgers in the fourth quarter, it's a concern. And Russell Wilson is one of the most underrated quarterbacks of our time. So I am going to say the Bears win a tight one. I got the Bears winning 21-23. That is Spida logic.
Yeah, if I scream it, then I mean it. When I step in this ring, young and I get inconvenient. Ain't worried about the devil, see we been here fighting demons. Now all of my hitters shining like the suns in Phoenix. Listen, really, you should see this. Let me show you what a lead is.